Hey, shalom, brothers and sisters. Welcome back. I thank you again for joining me. Today, I want to talk about the thief on the cross. There was two thieves on each cross, right there, being crucified with the Messiah, and they had some statements to say, and I want to read from Luke right here, 23. I'm going to start with 39 to 43. uh, Starting out, and one of the malefactors which were hanged railed on Yeshua, saying, "If thou be Messiah, save thyself and us." But the other one, answering, rebuked him, saying, "Dost not thou fear Elohim, seeing thou art in the same condemnation? And we indeed justly, for we receive the due reward of our deeds. But this man hath done nothing amiss. He didn't do nothing wrong." And this person said unto Yeshua, "Master, remember me when thou comest into thy kingdom." And Yeshua said unto him, "Verily I say unto thee, today shall thou be with me in paradise." So the issue here is the word today. Was today meaning once they expired? Was they going to be in paradise with Yeshua? Did Yeshua go to paradise after he gave up the spirit? Well, back then, in the old scriptures, they never had commas or anything. So it's the placement of the comma. It says, "Verily I say unto thee," and comma, "today thou shalt be with me in paradise," is what some say. But is that true? Because it should be, "Verily I say unto thee today, comma, ye shall be with me in paradise." So in other words, I'm telling you this right now. I'm telling you this today. You will be in paradise. But anyways, I got the scriptures to back that up too. I do, because if I go back to Luke, let's see, Luke 11, and what was it, 29 to 36. This is the sign of Jonah. It says right here, "And when the people were gathered thick together, he began to say, This is the evil generation that seek a sign, and there shall be no sign given but the sign of Jonah the prophet. For as Jonah was uh, a sign unto the Nineveh, so shall be the Son of Man be for this generation. The queen of the south shall rise up in the judgment with the men of this generation and condemn them, for she came from the utmost parts of the earth to hear the wisdom of Solomon. And behold, a greater than Solomon is here," meaning him. "The men of Nineveh shall rise up in a judgment with this generation and shall condemn it, for they repented at the preaching of Jonah the prophet, and a greater than Jonah is here," meaning Yeshua. "No man, when he hath lighted a candle, putteth it in a secret place, neither under a bushel, but on the candlestick, that they which come in may see the light. The light of the body is the eye. Therefore, when thine eye is single, thy whole body also is full of light. But when thine eye is evil, thy body also is full of darkness. Take heed, therefore, that the light which is in thee be not darkness. If thy whole body thereon is full of lights, having no part of dark, the whole shall be full of light, as when the bright shining in the candle, thou give thee light." So, and later on he says how 3 days and 3 nights he will be in the earth. He's going to be in a grave for 3 days and 3 nights. So if he's in there, he's not in paradise. He's resting in the grave before his resurrection. His resurrection comes up. Now I'm gonna go to John. Jump down to John, and what is it going to be? Chapter 20. This is about after the resurrection when he encountered Mary. 13 verses 13 to 17. Next page over here. 13 to 17. And this is what Yeshua said to Mary after Mary realized, who that was a Messiah that has risen. 13, 17. And they say unto her, Woman, why weepest thou? She saith unto them, Because they have taken away my master, and I know not where they had laid him. This is what the angels say unto her. Or when Yeshua, he's kind of like, she don't recognize him. She don't recognize him right then. Now, when she had said this, she turned herself back and saw Yeshua standing and knew not that it was Yeshua. Yeshua said to her, Woman, why weepest thou? Whom seekest thou? She, supposing him to be the gardener, said to him, Sir, if thou have borne him, hence tell me where thou hast laid him, and I will take him away. Yeshua said unto her, Mary. And then she turned herself around unto him and said, Rabbi, which is master. Yeshua said unto her, Touch me not, for I am not yet ascended to my Father, but go to my brethren and say unto them, I ascend unto my Father and your Father, and to my Elohim and your Elohim. So he was in the grave for 3 days. That today part, he did not go to paradise. He didn't go to heaven with the thief on the cross. He was in the grave, and then when she went to try to give him a big hug for joy that he was alive, he said, Don't touch me. I haven't ascended yet. He's got to be pure and clean when he goes up there. And anyways, if you go to if we go to Luke, we'll jump back to Luke once more. Is it going to be Luke 24? Luke 24 and 36. Start out 36 to 39. And it's about the apostles and everything when Yeshua, manifested to them on a few occasions. And as they thus spoke, the apostles, Yeshua himself stood in the midst of them and saith unto him, Peace be unto you. But they were terrified and afraid and supposed that they seen a spirit, like a ghost or evil spirit impersonating him. And he said unto them, Why are you troubled, and why do thoughts arise in your hearts? Behold my hands and my feet, that it is I myself. Handle me, and see, for a spirit hath not flesh and bones, as you see me have. So now Yeshua is saying, you can touch me. You can touch me and handle me and look at my wounds and, examine me. That's because he ascended up to heaven to present himself to the Father. Then he come back. So it was okay now for him if they wanted to give him a hug or examine his hands and everything, or see if he was flesh and blood or spirit. And a lot of the concepts is like if you go to Luke 16:19 to 31, read the rich man and Lazarus. Just read that. But I'm gonna go back to John. I'm gonna go back to John again, back and forth. But chapter 3. John chapter 3 here, and it's going to be verse 13, and this is Yeshua's words right here. They're not my words, they're Yeshua's word. He says, And no man has ascended up to heaven, but he that came down from heaven, even the Son of Man which is in heaven. So nobody's ascended to heaven. The only one is Yeshua. He came from heaven. And some people could argue and say, well, this is before the crucifixion, and he took a special interest on the thief on the cross. So he said, come up with me right now after we expire. But that's not the case. Nobody's ascended to heaven except Yeshua. That's why he's the first fruits. He's the big brother of us all. And of course, if I'm going to go back to the book of Psalms, I'm going back to Psalms, then what's it going to be? 115. Oops. Go back to Psalms 115 here, and verse 17. 115, verse 17, right here. And then it says, "The dead praise not Yah, neither any that go down into silence." The dead don't praise because they're in a deep, profound sleep, not a sleep like when we go to bed or take a nap. This is a sleep waiting for the resurrection. So the thief, when he passed away, he's waiting for the resurrection. Just like all the other people's passed away. And when we, take that deep sleep and everything, we're going to be doing the same thing, waiting for the resurrection. And that's all about the thief on the cross. A lot of people get it confused, but they don't understand, the old manuscripts where there's no commas. There's no actually verse numbers, chapter numbers, or subtitles, it's just, it's more convenient these days to help us in our Bible studies. But it's safe to say the thief on the cross is waiting the resurrection. And I just wanted to clear that up with you. And I hope you just study the scriptures right there that I told you about. And also, I thank you again for joining me. And please watch my other videos. And also, give me a big thumbs up, hit that notification bell, and also I appreciate if you subscribe. I really do appreciate it, and I thank you for watching my videos. Till we meet again, peace out and shalom.